Welcome to the Protein Revolution, revealing emerging approaches towards resilient food systems. Join us in this course as we introduce the concept of sustainable food systems and the understanding of the health, social, economic, and environmental dimensions of food systems. Our planet is nowadays dealing with several environmental issues. Climate change, deforestation, water shortage, and greenhouse gas emissions all relate to numerous negative outputs that we often neglect. Among those, the existing food production system and particularly animal protein is significantly affected. Conventional protein sources like beef, sheep, pork, and chicken exert an enormous environmental cost. FAO reports that livestock accounts for approximately 14.5% of global anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions. This is nearly equal to the emissions of global planes, trains, and cars combined. It also requires enormous amounts of land and water, resulting in deforestation and the loss of biodiversity, since croplands are directed for animal feed production. In fact, 15,000 liters of water are required to produce 1 kilogram of beef versus 250 liters for 1 kilogram of soy. FAO is promoting alternative proteins as resources to respond to the increasing food demands, enhance food security, and reduce the environmental impact of agri-food systems. Let's explore the bits of optimism in alternative protein sources. From plant-based proteins to microbially produced protein and insect proteins, these innovative products deliver a more sustainable and resilient way to feed the growing world population. This module will engage with the Sustainable Development Goals to mediate current unsustainable food manufacturing practices together with the complexity of food systems. What is the role of alternative proteins and how can we shift protein consumption? Plant-based proteins like soy, peas, lentils, and tofu demand considerably fewer land and water resources and emit lower greenhouse gas emissions than meat. A study in 2022 showed that a transition to plant-based diet has the potential to decrease the use of diet-related land by 76% and diet-related greenhouse gas emissions by 49%. Even if we substitute half of the red meat we eat with plant-based alternatives, we could decrease food-related emissions by approximately 25%. At the same time, considerable health benefits can be observed, like the reduction in cholesterol, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Thus, dietary choices emerge as an effective pathway to improve both environmental and health outcomes. Some of these alternative proteins like tempeh, tofu, and seitan have been staples of the human diets for generations. Others, like microbial or insect proteins, have not been traditionally consumed by humans, but after the adequate safety assessments, more products are continuously included in the market. Precision fermentation is regarded as a cutting-edge technology that uses microorganisms to produce specific proteins and ingredients found in animal products in a sustainable manner. Studies indicate that alternative egg and dairy proteins could reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 70% while utilizing 95% less land and 80% less water. Companies, authorities, and academia should closely collaborate to ensure the unresolved issues of security and quality of novel and emerging alternative proteins. The advent of several definitions for alternative proteins will allow the consumers to make more informed choices. Cultural and societal norms can determine our food preferences, but we can reframe our mindset to broader protein options. The shift to alternative proteins can reduce global emissions, preserve water, land, and biodiversity while still feeding 10 billion people by 2050. The environmental crisis will not wait, but the choices on our plate can be a part of the solution. It is time to rethink and revolutionize protein. So join us in this module on sustainable food systems and alternative protein sources. And for more information, visit our project website and follow us on the Bioshield social media.